I would take an unoptimized version of Monster Hunter Wilds over a fully polished Avowed any day. Hello everyone, Jobin here, and the stock market might be crashing and the world in general seems like it's on fire, but at least we have Monster Hunter Wilds to play through. And let me tell you, makes me feel like everything ain't so bad. Man, I absolutely love this game. It has been the most fun I've had ever since Elden Ring's DLC last year. And I think it might actually be my game of the year. I know that GTA 6 is coming out and I'm excited for that too, but damn, I've been having so much fun with Monster Hunter Wilds. But hey, you never know. Assassin's Creed Shadows is right around the corner and it might be a sleeper. It might be a sleepy 10 out of 10. Okay. All right, let me chill. Let me chill. Jokes aside, even though I love Monster Hunter Worlds, there are a lot of people complaining about its performance and visuals. And some of the complaints are actually valid, but personally, I don't think it takes away from how much fun the game actually is. The moment I rolled credits, I went to go purchase Monster Hunter World and Rise just to keep the hunting and the fun going. As I mentioned before in my Monster Hunter Wilds review, this is the game that brought me to the Monster Hunter series, and it's been a few weeks, so I kind of wanted to take a step back and see how I'm feeling after playing it for over like 80 hours now. So what has been the big deal with Monster Hunter Wilds? Well, if you've been living under a rock, it runs like doo-doo on PC. Unless you have like a $3,000 rig, you're probably dealing with frame rate drops, stuttering, pop-in, the whole shebang. And I have a 4080 Super, so I honestly haven't been dealing with that much problems, especially after I optimized my settings. But I do wish it ran better. Some of the visuals can be better too. And the fact that it doesn't work on Steam Deck is kind of a bummer for me because I freaking love this thing. This is my Monster Hunter World and Rise machine right now. At the end of the day, if a game is this good, I can look past the flaws. So let's talk about why Monster Hunter Wilds is still a win despite its technical issues. And honestly, a lot of game companies can learn from this release. Not that I want other companies to necessarily drop poorly optimized games, but to drop fun games. And let's begin with what made me even want to make this video. And it's this PC Gamer article that I unfortunately stumbled upon. This shit right here, dude. It gets me so annoyed. The article claims that the game ran like a PS3 title on a 3080 Super, and it's just not true. Like I said, there are some technical rough spots. Nobody is denying that. But this is just a lie. Let's be real. So much of this game looks incredible in motion during fights. It's breathtaking, and some of the cutscenes, especially before major bosses, are just cinema. They're peak. Yo, they just had to use this screenshot. Dude, there's no way they're playing on a 3080 Super and getting this screenshot. Maybe on a 1080, but it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Let me know in the comments down below if your game actually looks like this. I'm curious now. That said, I don't care. This game is addicting and I'd rather play a janky version of Monster Hunter Wilds than spend another second playing Avowed. The fact that these games dropped in the same year is insulting to me as a video gamer. I was the one telling my friends to jump on Avowed. I was saying Obsidian hasn't missed. Like y'all made it personal dropping that garbage, man. I swear. I'm not trying to hear this Monster Hunter Wild slander, man, but I get it. If you're one of the unlucky people struggling with the game's performance, I feel for you. I really do. And honestly, I do hope that Capcom patches it real soon. But even with its flaws, Monster Hunter Wilds is still an amazing game. Honestly, we'd be lucky to get another game this fun while we wait for GTA 6. Oh look, there comes the one guy excited for Death Stranding 2. God, this is just the one guy. I'm just kidding. I didn't play the first one, so I can't talk. But performance-wise, the game does seem to run fine on PS5 and Xbox, even though it doesn't look the best. But if you just want a smoother like gameplay experience or just fewer headaches in general, you always have that option as well. There just isn't that many games that deliver the same thrill of battle as Monster Hunter Wilds does. I mean, it's It is thrilling. It's addicting. And I know I've been joking about Avowed a lot in this video, but it just really doesn't hold a candle to the gameplay of Wilds. It just, when you put them side to side and you play them back to back like I did, it just becomes really obvious that one is so underbaked and got nothing going for it. I also really enjoy a lot of the new additions to this game, especially the secret, your mount, your pony, your dinosaur. But I did see a ton of comments in my last video saying they did not like this edition, that they actually miss hunting the monsters. And look, don't hurt me, but I don't really care for the hunting aspect. And maybe it's because I'm new to the series, but when I play Worlds, it feels weird that I don't have a mount that just takes me to the monster. The hunting mechanic is cool, and I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but I don't feel like it adds enough to warrant its stay. So I enjoy playing Rise because it has the doggy that you can ride on, but Worlds gives me more of a Wilds vibe. But let's be honest, the best part of Monster Hunter in general is fighting big monsters, and in that regard, Wilds and Worlds feel very similar. Therefore, World is still very peak. I really like the dynamic weather they added to Wilds as well. Seeing a monster get like randomly struck by lightning, it's just cinema. It's so cool. But I do have one minor complaint, and let me know in the comments if you agree. I don't know if this is like 100% okay, but Wilds feels easier than World, at least the base game, because I'm gonna be real, some of the monsters in Wilds high rank, ooh, my butt is sore. I've seen mixed opinions about this, but it just feels like monsters in World hit a little bit harder. Because you would think after playing Wilds for so long and then going back to Worlds that I'd just be cooking everybody, but I swear I'd be getting one shot, man. I'm the one getting cooked a lot of the times. And I'm not really sure if it's me and I'm just bad, or if it's a game. No, I'm good. I'm good. So where do I want to see Monster Hunter Wilds go from here? Well, first off, I have no doubt Capcom will eventually fix the performance issues. They've done it before with Monster Hunter Worlds and Rise. They work great on PC and on Steam Deck, so I'm sure they'll figure it out with Wilds. But the real question is, how long will it take? Is it going to be a real quick fix in like a month or two? Or are we looking at like a Cyberpunk 2077 issue where it's like stretched out to years and years of dev time to fix the game? At this point, I don't think it's just a Capcom issue. I just think that some game developers do not respect PC players. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I think they underestimate how many people are trying to play video games on PC. PC is slowly becoming the primary way people are playing video games, and I think it's only going to grow and grow as time goes on. And therefore, more devs should take their PC ports more serious. It's just weird because Devil May Cry and Resident Evil games run so good on PC and on Steam Deck, so I'm not really sure where the ball dropped on this one. Why did Wild ship this way? I don't know if it was rushed or if they were just focused on the console version. If Capcom can make Resident Evil 4 run like a dream on PC, then there's kind of like no excuse for why Wilds is such a mess. But even with all that, the game is just too much fun, man, for me to stay mad at it. And if you are a console person, you're probably chilling right now, having a blast with your smooth 30 FPS gameplay on low settings. And if you're on PC, I get it, we're on the same boat here. Performance issues suck, but I can't sit here and pretend like the game isn't one of the best things I've played all year. I think Capcom really needs to step up their PC optimization going forward, because Monster Hunter Wilds is huge right now, and I think we had an opportunity to go even harder. The performance issues really do hold the game back. If they're going to keep bringing massive open world experiences like this to PC, they really need to get the launch right instead of making players wait for patches. This is just another like shitty norm of the gaming industry. I'm happy to see that people are hating on this PC Gamer article down in the comments. Good for you guys. Thank you for sticking up. So you get some issues and people will spam your Steam page and drop shitty articles like that. It's just boo. So despite all the issues, do I still recommend Monster Hunter Wilds? Absolutely. If you can get past the PC problems. Core game is phenomenal. And I'd rather deal with a few frame drops and play something mid as hell like Avowed. Game definitely deserves all of the hype, and if Capcom can figure out all these PC problems, then I think it might go down as the actual best Monster Hunter game ever. I'll let you know, because I'm playing World, I'm playing Rise, and I might even play the 3DS ones after that. I'm addicted, man. It's like in my veins now. I can't get enough. Look, side note here, it's really cool getting into the series in Wilds because World and Rise have like all their DLC out already, so there's like a lot of content. There's just a lot of content to be had. It's really cool. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Have you guys ran into any crazy performance issues, or is the game running fine for you? Do you think Wilds is too easy compared to past games, and does it hold it back from being the best Monster Hunter game? Drop a comment down below. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and do all that other stuff. We're at 1,000 subscribers, baby. On the road to 10K. Peace.